Hey Gearfacts friends, in the spirit of diversity and not having a boring YouTube channel, I thought I'd review something a little bit different today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sunbeam Espresso 2. If you've ever used an espresso machine before, you'll see that there are no surprises. In fact, the design is so simple, it's really inviting to get in and just make yourself a coffee straight away. So here's the equipment I got with mine. Obviously a group handle, 2 baskets, one for your single shot, one for your double shot as indicated by the logos on the back, a nice temperature gauge, nice and long, a scooper, and a very nice tamper made of solid timber. I almost forgot you get this jug too, which is perfectly nice quality. A quick look through the instructions to make sure that there are no tricks. Nope, all pretty straightforward. Just while that's warming up, we'll have a quick look at the catcher at the bottom. Doesn't inspire a whole lot of confidence, to be honest. It's got a heat-resistant plastic top. The whole thing's just a little bit flimsy and almost disposable feeling, but it fits into place. It doesn't have a complicated job to do. I'm sure it'll manage. Warm-up light's gone out. That only took about 10 seconds. We haven't got a grinder, so I'll have to go to another machine to get that started. It's a different shape and size to my regular machine, so this might be interesting. Hey! Ooh, not really a conventional method, but there you go. That's our double shot. About 20 kilograms of pressure. Nice and even. Having a bit of trouble getting to the edges using this particular tamper, but that's going to work fine. A moment ago I mentioned some concerns with the engineering of this bottom part here, but there is certainly no problem up here. This is very smooth, fits into place just perfectly, without any kind of mechanical resistance or any sense that you're pushing the mechanism too hard. Cup goes under here. Extract. It doesn't stop automatically, you just have to keep an eye on it, and when you feel you've extracted enough, just switch it back to the 0 in the middle. And the crema looks pretty good. Group handle comes out, empty that as promptly as you can. Just a note on emptying this particular basket, the coffee is quite slushy once it's been extracted. I found that beating it out was quite difficult. I had to actually take the basket out and sort of scoop some of it away, which is not ideal. Some models will dry it out so it's quite firm in that biscuit sort of shape and it'll just plop out. This one I found a little bit harder. Not a major concern, but there you go. Okay, now the fun bit, frothing up the milk. Unhomogenized. The wand just moves in one direction, in and out. I know some people like to have a bit more scope to position their milk, but really it's not a problem. Switch it to steam. Ooh, heats up real quick. Burn my finger a little bit there. A little tricky to do on an angle so that you guys can see it, but the wand feels good. It's got a nice broad tip, which I always find better for frothing up milk. They never seem to be quite as noisy as the slimmer ones. How's our temperature looking? Nearly halfway there. Milk's expanding nicely. I don't think we're going to overflow. Maybe we are. Yeah, I might just pour a little bit out. Okay. It's all part of getting to know a new machine. Temperature very close. The green zone's ideal. Red zone, you might be starting to make things a little bit bitter. Some people like to add their sugar before. Me personally, I like to drop it in afterwards. Yep, that is beautifully foamed milk. As you can see, I've got no flair for making those nice little patterns on top of coffees, but that does kind of look like the man on the moon. Just getting back to the manual, it's worth pointing out that there's quite a lot of good information in here about how to get the most out of the machine and how to make a really good coffee. As we know, friends, the taste of your coffee largely comes down to the quality of the ingredients that you use, but it certainly doesn't hurt to have a mechanically capable machine, and I found this one very easy to run. The results are good. That's the first one I've ever made on this machine, and I'm quite happy. So to sum up, for under $150 in most department stores, I think Sunbeam's Cafe Espresso 2 is a pretty good deal. It's a nice machine, it's beautifully simple, and we've seen the results. I hope you found that info useful. Please hit me up with any questions, and thanks for watching Gearfacts. Please like, comment or subscribe. See you on the next one.